quarantine, 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 quarantine. I'm losing my mind.
No worries about a thing. That's not how it goes.
Welcome back to our channel, How Rare.
Hello, tribe. Your vibe should fill your tribe all the time. So, as you can see, today I'm by myself. She's not with me, my co-host, my co-YouTuber, my friend. She's not with me today because
As you know, we have a situation going on right now where we all have to quarantine ourselves and have social distancing. As you can see, my other partner is not here with me today, and we're filming in different places. So while we're quarantining, we wanted to share a few things that we do and watch. What do you guys think? Finish my painting, and I'm excited about that.
ooh, I didn't show you what's right behind me. That, ooh, bomb. But not my room, it's my brother's room. Just appreciating her. Today, we didn't want to skip a video just because of everything that's going on. So we decided to make this video separately and somehow connect it and post it all together. Someone commented and said, make Netflix recommendations. And honestly, I was so excited to see that comment. What we have for you should help you not only be quarantined for 2 weeks, but this should help you for a whole month, because some of these things that we're about to recommend, honey, they got episodes and episodes and it's not the regular Netflix recommendation videos that tells you to watch Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, because we all know we're obsessed with that. We all know everyone is obsessed with that, right? We don't want to tell you that. We want to tell you the shows that are so good, but like not a lot of people talk about them because they haven't figured it out yet. You know? You're welcome.
And the thing is, when I recommend shows, it's not just like one season. I usually, every time I start watching a series and I'm like, I read about it and I'm like, okay, I might want to be interested in watching it. I make sure they have at least 3 seasons, at least minimum, for me to actually start watching a show, because I get upset after like, you know, 1 season. I'm like, I binge watch it. Like, I have nothing better to do than, I mean, especially at this time of my life. So I make sure I have at least, you know, 3 to, you know, 4 or 5 seasons for me.
I'm really excited to see what I recommend compared to what Helena's gonna recommend, because we have completely different mindsets, we have completely different interests and shows and movies. So I feel like we're gonna be recommending something completely different, but I know both sides are gonna be so good, so keep a lookout. Let's get right into it. Okay, my first recommendation is Good Girls. Good Girls is hilarious. It's basically about a group of girls that are facing financial crisis, so they decide to rob a grocery store, and then it just so ends up that they get tied up into it. It might just be their new career. They don't even know it. But anyways, once they're in it, just how they maneuver around it, bounce off of each other's idea to accomplish all these things that are brand new to them. It's so funny because they're actually good girls. They just got sucked into something that they didn't mean to. You know, you gotta do what you got to do.
The Peaky Blinders. I'll just put them up right here. It's an interesting show where it's based in England in 1919, I think. It's based on gangs and like the Irish, the British, and you know, the Americans, and how like it's interesting. You should watch it. Trust me, you'll like it.
Money Heist. Oh my god, Money Heist beats, I don't want to say it's better than all of them, but I want to say it's so unpredictable. That's what I like about this show, because it's just one thing after another and you would never expect it. It's so interesting. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money.
The other show I recommend is Mindhunters. So this show, it will be right up here. This show is, I don't know, it's so interesting. It's based on the FBI and how they came up with this whole profiling. So they profile criminals. But yeah, it's so interesting and how they came up with this whole thing where the FBI profiles and finds out what kind of person it is.
The Fosters. The Fosters just melts my heart. It just warms my heart because it's about interracial lesbian couples raising multi-ethnic adopted children. So it's really so educational because it's something you don't really see on the regular. Like, it's something that's so different. So you basically learn how to work your way around like new situations that you've never faced. It's just like a family show and very heartwarming. So if you want that kind of show, like, it just shows you all the ups and downs that goes into a family, like a normal family.
The Mindhunters, I would definitely suggest, if you like that show, watch Criminal Minds, because like when you start with Mindhunters, you understand how they started profiling people and criminals and serial killers, and then they go to Criminal Minds where they use it in more modern times, where you know, it's like every episode is different and every episode is like interesting, and you know, you just watch them profile, catch the bad guys, and like, it's interesting. It's like adrenaline. It just keeps you off your feet. You're just like, what's next? What's next? What's next? It's so interesting.
Okay, next one is Wentworth. I feel like half these shows that you've never even heard of. Anyways, this one is basically about a girl that's locked up for attempted murder of her husband. So she basically just gotta figure out the prison life. Like, I know you're thinking like Orange is the New Black, but it's so different than that. It's pretty good. It's really good.
It's supernatural, and that's not a Netflix original, but it's a show I've been watching for a long time. It's a little scary and like out of this world, obviously. As the name says, supernatural. It's based on supernatural activities and paranormal things, and it's just, you know, it's interesting. My favorite character is Carly. If you watch that show, you would know who he is, or if you start watching it, hopefully he'll appear in season 7 or 8. He's hella funny.
Okay, moving along. Okay, this one a lot of people might have watched it, but it's still really good. It's Shameless. So the title works so perfect with the show. It's unbelievable. You know, they all want to figure out their own thing or their own identity, but at the end of the day, they know that family is the most important thing, and that's so dope.
You know what social media is like, how fake people are, and how you have to be like certain, you know, you have to be a certain way in certain people's eyes to be liked, or you can't be yourself basically. You just, it's crazy, but you should watch it. It's called The Circle. Put it up here. It's interesting.
Let's move on to the last one. It's When They See Us. This one is a real good one. You know why it's really good? Because 1, it's based on a real life story. 2, the people that were actually in the real story are currently alive, and I wouldn't say living their best life, but at least they were alive enough to see this movie being made about them, and you know, all the experiences that they faced. I know the story has been everywhere, but I can't stress enough that you should watch it just so that history doesn't repeat itself.
And the other one would be The Story of God, and it's a documentary based on death and what happens to us after we die, and it's a documentary by Morgan Freeman. See, I'm trying to think of who he was. But anyways, yeah. And last
that, let me know if you like any of these, by the way. If you don't like them, let me know as well. Be like, you suck, I don't like any of the shows that you recommended. That just might be that our tastes are completely different, and that's totally fine by me.
Back and let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, if you want more recommendations. Let me know if my shows are better than his. You know, they're obviously better, but you know what I mean. So I'll get to that.
You feel me? You feel? If you saw all the shows that we recommended and you don't like our recommendations, or you do like our recommendations, do let us know. If there are any more shows that you think we should watch, let us know. Because now you know our taste, right? Now you know what kind of shows we like. But don't give us no like basic shows. Give us shows that like people don't know about, but it's really kind of dope. Yeah, give us those shows. Comment below. And with that being said, we got you on this whole quarantine season. While you're locked up at home, you don't know what to do, you're Netflix and chilling. Hopefully actually watching the Netflix. These are the shows you can watch. Which is Bethlehem Redda. Thank you so much for being the 100th subscriber. We celebrate every single subscribers we get and every single comments that you guys comment to us. It means a lot because we're just starting out and we don't know exactly, or we know what we're doing. Like we're trying to change. We're trying to see what we like. We're still figuring it out. So every like, every comment we get, every subscribe we get is kind of exciting for us. So Bethlehem Redda, thank you so much for being our 100th subscriber girl. We appreciate you. We'll be giving out more shout outs to the people that subscribe to us. Maybe after this we might do the 150th or the 200th subscriber. Hopefully me and Helena will do it together at that time. Hopefully everything will be fine by then. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.